Well, since I was, a baby, a kid, going to school, like most kids got other things they got to take care of, and I had to draw. It was absolutely imperative that I were to draw for at least an hour before going to school. And then at school, the drawing would get in the way of all my other things. And it died off through middle school, but then in high school I had just a rekindling of it. A lot of it was just getting more involved with the local art scene and tapping into more of my passion and my talent, and then the continuation of it through the Academy in Oregon and also the Grand Central Academy in New York City.
Hey there. Hey,
Hi there,
Nancy.
Ken. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I was really hoping to get a couple critiques from you.
Steve said you were coming.
Oh,
You're getting ready for the Western Master Show.
Yeah, really excited.
Yeah, very good.
A lot of work to be done for that, so.
Well, I'd be happy to do that.
All right, cool.
Are they wet, Ken?
No.
Wow.
This one's been varnished still, so
Okay.
that one's, I can't do a whole lot more to it. Do you
I-
have any advice on how to help with this edge right here? That's something I adjusted the size of the hat, and I don't know how to get rid of that,
Yeah,
that dry spot, and I don't know, that's,
I think retouch varnish. Have you ever used that stuff?
no.
Yeah, the night piece is very interesting to me. I mean, some artists are doing it, and I think it'll do really well at
Thank
the
you.
Western Masters. I do.
Thank you.
I do. You know, it's hard. It's hard to. Have you studied some other painters who painted night paintings? Have you studied their work at all?
I've appreciated, and I can't say I've
Okay.
actively studied. I need to do studies for, say, like, there's a couple of painters I've been admiring and using it as like a reference point and studying the color they use and stuff. But
Right.
I think I need to do actual study after to really master of it. But it's
Yeah.
definitely it's a niche and it's very difficult. So that's why I decided, oh, I'll try this out.
Uh-huh,
I might as well give this a
uh-huh.
shot. And I
I'm
think,
sure you've seen Michael Unteed's
yeah,
night pieces. His big night pieces are doing very, very well at the big auctions.
that's a good sign.
I think traditionally, I think this isn't the right place, but traditionally they are in the lower right-hand corner. I think at least that's what I've seen in magazines and so forth, and that's where I usually, unless it interferes with the composition, that's where I usually put it.
Okay.
I didn't see it at first at all, but I think it does. It could be just one value less. I think.
Okay.
I mean, this is very subtle.
I'm much more a fan of that one. And
Yeah, I think I am too, because I mean, there's no question that what you want to look at is that painting and that feeling of that thing, and then you lean in and you see a signature.
Yeah.
And yet, I like the soft edges here, and the fact that you didn't just worry it to death.
That's what I
You were
have a
trying-
real struggle. That's the push and pull of all these paintings.
It
is
is.
where's finished. and
Where's
where-
finished? Where's finished? And here you had to finish edges a little bit better. I mean, here you've got more detail, and the beard is the shadow. Really nice.
Having mentors like Nancy here to direct that and lead it into something that's tangible, because you hear more than not the negativity of, oh, it's going to be hard to do this, but I'm blessed to see all the success that Nancy has, and that it really is a possibility, and it's something that I need to chase with all my heart because it's what I'm here to do.
I almost think this white is a little too white. I know you're one of Papa.
Yeah,
highlight there.
on his toe boot.
Yeah,
or,
you've got to
Joe.
have some touches. I mean, I think that value is maybe a little more accurate than the white. This
The rock.
is that important?
No, it was something I put in there as like a buffer. Basically, I was
Yes.
trying to keep the eye from dropping off the end of the canvas. I felt
Okay.
like when the whole canvas was going, like all the legs and stuff just kind of went down into the grass, and I wanted
Yeah.
something to push back up,
To
but
push back up.
it might be too much. I was trying to imagine.
I don't think you need it. I think this painting stands. It's a strong
It'd be
diagonal thing going here. Nice shadow cast. I don't think you need it. If anything, you could just do some grasses with a few dark values there. But
Inside.
my eye is drawn a little bit too strongly to that. I'm going, what is that?
Okay.
That's what my reptilian brain says. What is that?
How about
Yeah,
something like that?
that
Might be a good
kind
idea,
of.
but-
I mean, that frame that color might be nice too. That sort of chestnutty color to
Mhm.
pick, but this frame sort of disappears, which is part of the idea about framing. You don't want to. Doesn't that frame look nice on that piece, value-wise?
I think that looks pretty good.
These other two are very interesting. They remind me like of the 30s or something. Some painting in the 30s.
Well, that's a good era.
Well, sure. There's a guy who lives up in Columbia Falls. I really like his work, and it reminds me a little bit of his. I really like the brush stroke, the palette work. It looks like palette knife
Yep. Well,
work in here. I like the drama of this one. I like the clean color.
How about the signature on that one also? This one and this one were still.
Yeah, I would
knocking them down a
I
bit.
would knock them down a value or two. I would.
So I can't believe Steve just told me that I am the youngest person to be to be juried into the Western Masters Art Show and Sale, which was for 40 years before that, the C.M. Russell auction and sale. So to be a part of that legacy and to have that kind of president in it is just, I mean, it just blows my mind. It's weird that this is starting to happen.